Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ahdurin region. I'm your host, Ahdurin himself, who just yelled into the mic, so apologies for that. Welcome back to Pokemon X, already in progress. In the last episode, Shauna and I watched some fireworks occur, and then Gen 5 remakes are confirmed back in 2014. This time, we go and deal with the ramifications of our actions, namely that we've got a Pokeflute and can wake up a Snorlax who is blocking the road a la Kanto. So, let's head off that way, I suppose, is the obvious thing to do here. We have explored the entirety of this mansion as far as I can understand, so I don't think there's much else left beyond just, doing our thing. Yeah, we can connect to the internet. That's great. This is going to pop up repeatedly, isn't it? Let's get zooming around here. We have explored all of these areas. However, when going back, we didn't do everything that was available here. So we can go down these various routes. There were a few Pokemon that we could see. We could talk to some people, like this kid here. We can see what this is. Oddish. Did we end up catching you, Oddish? I do not remember if we caught you. We did. Okay, that solves our problem here. Alright, let's see here. Wondering if there was an item there. There is not. Well, there's the line there. There's a person there. I saw them. Think you could defeat a man at the peak of his happiness? Think again. How happy are you? Towards Takemi? The Volbeat. Okay. Alright, let's see. We don't really have anything for a Volbeat. You could try stunning it, actually. See what that does there. If we can paralyze. Hey, that's great. Fortunately, don't have a flying move right now. And bug on bug probably isn't doing much. Alright, we can bring out, a Bunnelby's still poisoned. What item did I give, Pavilion? I'll have to check that out. Anywho, here's my bird. No, we don't need any of this. We do not need that. I do not remember if you're a bug flying or just bug, but either way, some sizable damage there. Tackle attack, responding in kind, but I think we got this, yeah. Or we miss, and another double team occurs, which makes things more complicated. Joy. Alright, you know what? We'll just wait until something occurs. Oh great, I'm confused. That's a plus. I wonder if I have any 100% accurate moves. I'm assuming I don't. Is Fairy Wind 100 accurate? It is not. See, who's best against you? Who beats a bug? I mean, we could just go Frogadier and try to go. Let's go Frogadier. Let's just try to do a lot of damage. Here we are. Tackle does something, and then a Water Pulse should do it. There we go. And down goes Bulby. Alright, that was harder than I thought it would be. But lots of experience here, level 19. I get the feeling, and this is a rare thing to say on this channel, I get the feeling we're kind of over-leveled. Just a little bit. Because Volbeat there was level 14, and we have some 19s and a 17 who wants to learn Psybeam. Ooh, that seems fun. I'm not having you tackle regularly, so we'll go for Psybeam. Add some psychic moves to the team here. And Takemi has been defeated. A little defeat like this won't get me down. I'm on my honeymoon after all. Where is the partner, though? Unless they're hiding back there. A tree-lined lane is the perfect spot to pledge your dedication to your partner. That goes for trainers and their Pokemon, too. Okay. I think I understand what you mean. Oh, you're over here. I assume. Maybe. I'm determined to see everything Kalos has to offer. Come on, bring out your Pokemon. Alright. What Pokemon do you have, Mari? Illumise. Perfect. Makes sense. Makes sense to me. Now, does Bug resist Psychic? I actually don't remember. No, it just does damage, but the confusion is nice. Confusion is very nice. The confusion is very nice indeed. All right, we'll do that. I guess we'll keep stacking up the Psybeams. It's probably our best bet here. And hit itself again. Okay, this is great. We'll just go another Psybeam and win it, I think. Psybeam's 100 accuracy, so that was much, much easier. Pavilion with the XP, and Mari defeated. Wow, you're really good. Are you a famous person in these parts? Well, I do have a channel with a few subscribers. Cough, cough, flex, I guess. They should really write about you in a travel guidebook. I'm not sure if I've reached that level yet. And I just jumped off. That's fun. What's over here? I wonder. Oh. 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 Ooh. I'm making sounds that don't make any sense. This is a Pokemon I love. And I'm wondering if we have found Pavilion's replacement already. I don't know. Pavilion's put in so much work here. Golly, or maybe it's a Bunnelby's replacement? Ooh. Ooh. Alright, well, we'll stun you first. We have to catch you, obviously. Ooh, man. It's a sword. I mean, come on, guys. It's a sword. It's a sword that's gotten very powerful all of a sudden. You are part ghost, if I'm not mistaken, so I think this is single resistance. Actually, does ghost resist? It does not. It does. Well, wait. No, steel still resists. I don't know. Whatever the rules. I think we can do one more. Perfect. Paralyze as well. That's great. We are in prime situation here. We'll grab a Pokeball and throw it, and then I need to make decisions. There we go. We caught Honedge. Ooh, this is gonna be intriguing. Registration complete. Number 117, Honedge, the sword Pokemon, a steel ghost type. Apparently, this Pokemon is born when a departed spirit inhabits a sword. It attaches itself to people and drinks their life force. We'll go to the box. I have some decisions to make. Huh. Alright, I don't want to jump off. Good thing, too, because we can grab this. Venoshock. Ooh, that's a fun one. Very good move there. Also reminded me that we need to go explore the other areas as well. What is up here? Oddish again. Okay, we don't need to worry about this. I do want to check out this area over here. Sentret. Do I have a Sentret? I do not. Okay, we'll catch a Sentret, I suppose. quick attack. Does a little bit there. Struggle Bug. I need to make a decision about this. Oh, Sentra's down. Okay, well, that's fun. What do I do about Honedge? There's an area up there. I think running increases the likelihood of wild Pokemon showing up, right? Hello, Esper. Do you have an Esper? I don't think I've got an Esper yet. I have not. Struggle Bug will definitely knock you out. So let's go Psybeam. Yeah, nothing. Gonna Scratch. That's an overpowered move. Stun Spore. And the Paralysis there. Perfect. Alright, this might be good enough. We'll see. And we'll go Pokeball again. Instantaneously dropped out. Another Scratch as well. Okay, so let's go... We'll try one more Pokeball, and if not, we'll probably switch out to somebody. Yeah, we'll need to switch. Let's bring in... You've been using Scratch all this time, so... That doesn't change anything here. Let's bring in Skidoo. We can Leech Seed and then throw Pokeballs from there. Alright, and with that Paralysis there, we can go for the Leech Seed. There we go. And then we'll just throw Pokeballs from here. I need to figure out what to do with the Honedge. Because if there's any generation to use Aegislash in, it's this one. Because I believe this is the generation, not only where it's introduced, but also where its moves and everything are the most powerful. They get, I was thinking, what's the opposite of buffed? They get nerfed afterwards. Just because of how powerful they are in this game. So we might as well use it in this game, right? I'm just wondering now how we're going to balance this out. Bunnelby's at 17. Registration complete. Number 114, Esper, the Restraint Pokemon, a pure Psychic type. The organ that emits its intense psychic power is sheltered by its ears to keep power from leaking out. No nickname for you. To the box you go. Well, I want to step out here real quick. Oh, there's somebody here. Today's the day that I begin my path to becoming the champion. I'll start things off by defeating you. We'll see how successful you are, kid. Youngster Jacob with a Krogunk. That is fine. We've got a Psychic type move. Also, I don't think you can hit me for anything. Alright, so here comes this. You're only a level 11. Down goes Krogunk. Might want to switch out to somebody that's a little lower leveled. Well, baby at 16 is nice. Skidoo at 16 as well. On Worry Seed, I don't really think Worry Seed's helpful. Yeah. Beedrill. We will swap over to Fletchinder for this. And then we will go for Ember, I suppose. Maybe we'll get a burn if we don't knock you out. Nah, it's not too bad. Focus in. Yeah, we'll win this anyway. You know, it's dawning on me. Maybe that could be intriguing. We could play this off. I've never done anything quite like this. But just because we've reached the point where Pavilion has proven themselves to us at this point, because otherwise I would probably pick Pavilion to be the one to be benched, but it has done so well that I'm wondering if Smokescreen's not as useful in this game as it is in Mystery Dungeon. I'm wondering if I end up just having a team of 7 plus and just switch out to whichever ones are the lowest level. That way it still keeps a little bit of difficulty. It's not me, because the one thing I don't want to do is do what I think uh, is the quote unquote easy thing to do of just, oh, the next gym badge is this. I'll just prepare for it with this team and go from there. Um, I do want it to have some sort of feeling of having a team and sticking with that team. So what I could do is operate with the idea of having just a team of 7, 8, 9, whatever it ends up being, and only having the lowest level people with me for that next stretch. Does that make sense? I'm talking. I was sitting here waiting for a response as if you guys were listening to this live. I hope that makes any sense. Let's see. We can wander up here. Oh, and this goes back over here. Okay. Let's head back to the PC. I'm going to sit down, maybe not literally, but figuratively, and discuss. All right, back in Camphor Town. I want to head here. Let's go over to. Let's heal first. Might as well do that. All right, we're at Cassius' PC. Let's just check the boxes out real quick. So we got a bunch of peoples here, all fun and dandy. Battle box is fine. Here's box 7. Okay. So what I'm wondering is maybe we operate with this idea. So we have a team of Pokemon that I want to use, as opposed to having a team of 6 or 7 that I end up using, if that makes any sense. It's going to be a little weird, but I think if there's any game to do that, it's probably this game, in that there is a bunch of Pokemon I want to use. Leveling up is relatively easy in this game. The fact that we're at teams of 19 or so, 19, 20, and the trainers we're going against are in the low teens, makes me think that we can level up pretty easily. So, here's what I'm going to do. Because then I can also use a lot of different Pokemon, make them feel like all of them are contributing in a way, without it feeling like I'm, missing out on anything, if that makes any sense. We will need to find a final team, per se. That's not what I wanted. We'll take you. Throw you here. Let's see. I don't think I would use Esper. So I'm going to go based off of my immediate thoughts of using them. So Esper, I love Esper in the Mystery Dungeon games, but not a Pokemon I'm likely to use. These two are the ones that I'd likely use. But even Pancham, I'm not... No, I think I probably would. I think the biggest issue is that it conflicts with Greninja at times. But it still has the fighting component, which I think is relatively good. I don't know, this is a big departure from what I normally end up doing. But Pavilion has put in that much work. And then Bunnelby isn't going to be great until it becomes a Diggersby. Oh, I realize Pavilion's holding the amulet coin. That's probably why I'm getting as much cash as I am. I think... You know what? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. As of this current situation, I think I'm going to do this. And this is the quote-unquote team for now. I do think Pavilion eventually is going to get outpaced, just based off of the fact that it's an early route bug Pokemon. And if that's the case, then we'll bring Bunnelby back in, maybe? And then Pancham's kind of there just for vibes. You know, okay, we'll recalculate this when going to the second gym, I think. That's probably our best bet here. But I think this is the team we're going to roll with. And we will make do with this. I was not expecting Pavilion to put in as much work as it has. That's been the big debate. Otherwise, this would be pretty easy. We would just drop Pavilion off and then, boom, we have our quote-unquote team of 6. Except now I'm having this debate. Actually, you know what we can do? What's your moveset look like? Tackle, Sword Stance, Fury Cutter, and Metal Sound with a up defense, down special defense with no guard. Ooh. Oh, boy, you have no guard. Interesting. Okay. You're going to be tricky to handle, but I think I can figure it out. Let's see here. We can tricky to handle. Let's swamp you with you. And then what I do want to do, actually, is go back up here. I'm going to go back up here, and I actually want to go down here if I can. I want to do a little exploration. Oh, I can't do that. Wait, you can do it from here? Oh, you can only go up the hill. You can't go down the hill. That's it. Okay. I want to go that side and figure out what's up there. That looks like a doubles battle, which we can do. Let's bring Flabebe here. And Honed? Sure, why not? That'll be an interesting combination. Let's see what we got here. Har har har, I can see it in your face. I can feel it in the air around you. You're a trainer who loves his Pokemon. Teehee. Come join us for a Pokemon battle. I'm confident that you'll love your Pokemon even more after we're done. You're challenged by Pokefan family Jan and Aaron. That is a mouthful there. Kids dressed up as a panch. With a little is that Flabebe, I guess? Flush? Not sure. Furfuru and Furfuru. Oh boy. Ooh, I like the fact that they have different designs. That's cool. All right. Now, what do we do here is a question. Metal Sound will hit 1. Metal Sound drops special damage, right? Can I confirm that? Check move. Metal Sound. Special defense. Ooh, beautiful. Let's see. I don't know if there's a difference between them, so we'll just go for the 1. And Fairy Wind goes for the 1. We'll see if we can knock out both of these ones. Growl is fine. We're not going to do physical attacks. Oh, wait, no. I have the giant sword. Of course, your physical attack matters. Headbutt is going to hurt somebody. Ew, that's not great. The baby can't move. That's unfortunate. Yuck. There's a dropping the special defense there, I suppose. We will drop down yours, and we will have you Fairy Wind the first one. Oh, they're going after Flabebe. Hey, we don't do this targeting tactics. Oi! What was that all about? Rude. Alright, well, now you guys are down both of your special defenses. Very, very rude. I find that disrespectful. What do we do from here? Where to go from here? We have been dropping specials, right? So we'll go Skadoo's physical pavilion. Yeah, we'll get the amulet coin boost as well. We can start side beaming everything. So I'm gonna have you. I do not know. So your steel ghosts. So none of these are really doing much of anything. Sure, go for the Furfur. I believe in you. Go for the Furfur. Of course, you're going for the Furfur. Ooh, that did not do as much as I thought it would. Dropping the attack some more is not great. Headbutt on who? They are just targeting my non-sword. That's fine. I believe you can boost it up there. We can take this. We'll go there. This will knock you out for sure, and then we'll start working on the other guy. Down goes Furfuru blue version, and now it's Furfuru red version, even though it's pink. Oh, and I just 12. That's great. Look at that defense boost right there. Pavilion gets a boost as well. The other folks get something. And our attack is negative at this point. Yeah, not much. We'll just keep spamming Fury Cutter, I suppose. Sizable damage there. I think we're gonna take one more turn, then we'll finish it off. Yep, in the red health. So all we need now is one more Psybeam to do it. You have a Super Potion. It might take more than one Psybeam. I think it gets the gist of what's going to happen here. I will cut to the end. And that'll do it. Alright. Down you go. Honedge with some points. Enough to get you to 13 already. You want to learn Pursuit? That's great. Pursuit. Remember, this was a move, guys. I am going to have you... Honestly, Metal Sound is not good for you. So we'll get rid of that. And... boom for the Pursuit. Yeah. I was debating whether or not it was actually good or not, but yeah, no, you're not doing a single... If we can avoid it, you're not doing a single special attack, so... we will rarely get into doubles battle situations. Now I'm head over heels for your fantastic Pokemon. Ha ha ha. Good effort, my beloved Furfrou. You're the best. And we've got a fainted Pokemon. Let's see, what else are we looking at here? I had a feeling there was somebody there. Let's start a secret battle in the tall grass. I mean, you're in the tall grass. I am not. You're challenged by Beauty Bridget. With an Esper. That is good. We have a dark type move now. And we are resistant. So now, ooh, we have the bug move as well. What's better? I suppose both are gonna be super effective, not stab. This is 40-100. This is 40-95, but more powerful hit in succession. It'll boost to eventually be better. Yeah, and we have guaranteed hits because of no guard. Confusion is going to do some stuff there. The one issue with our sword fella here is that they are not very fast. And so that's something we got to fix at some point. I don't know if we can fix it, actually. Now that I think about it, it's probably, you know, the design of the sword. But boom, down goes Esper. And now... Skidoo at 17. Butterfree. Butterfree. Let's bring in the. Yeah, that narrows it down. Bird v. Bird, except my bird is a better bird than your bird. Exhibit A. Level 12. Yeah, we are getting very, very over-leveled here, I think. And the level up there as well is just going to add to it. The level 21. Beauty Bridget defeated. Oh, you're very strong. What a surprise. Let's see. There is an avenue here for an item. A Super Repel. Alright. And there's a Pokemon here. What are we looking at now? Another odd. Shoka. It just dawned on me. Honedge is very slow, and so might not actually be able to run away from stuff. I'm hoping it can. But obviously that is a risk we'll have to take. Grab the Awakening there, that's fun. There's some sort of, like, berry tree here. And a guava berry, okay. Cool. Can we get more berries? Small berries growing high up in the tree, but they seem impossible to reach. Do we need, like, headbutt or something? Maybe that's the case? There's a kid there. And a ledge over there. Okay. Oop, stepped in the grass. What are we looking at? More rocks. Okay. Hello, kid. Zoom, zoom, zoom. With my shorts on, I can run like the wind. Sure, but can you battle like the wind? Venipede is something. Sure is something. Don't know what that something is, but... Actually, Venipede's terrible for my guy here. Let's bring in the bird. We'll go Ember here. I think my idea... Oh. I wonder. Because I'm trying to think. This is... For me especially, if I'm this over-leveled... And I know we're talking about that with Honedge at 14, but also Honedge is matching up to these people's level at this point. Scraggy. Ooh. Scraggy would want a... what? It's a fairy type. We don't have our fairy type active right now. What else would be good for Scraggy? The bird, actually, now I think about it. I'm wondering, first I need to check. I forget if this generation you can or cannot switch off the experience share. I know you no longer can, but I can't remember if this generation you still could. So let's, real quick, finish this off. And then afterwards I'll check that out. If we can, I might use that as a way to balance things out a little bit, because we are level 21. This is very high for me. You may have defeated me, but that's not going to stop me from running. Zoom! Great. Do you have an item? Immediately run into a wild Pokemon. Do you have an item behind you? Centret. I need one of these. Let's go with a Pursuit, I guess. I don't think it makes a difference either way. Scratch does nothing. Of course not. Fury Cutter. Perfect. Let's go here. Throw the ball. We're only down to 5. We might need to grab some more. We got a bunch of specialty ones, but I'm not sure if we need a regular. Oh, really? Like I said, we try this again. There we go. Much better. A success. And registration complete. Number 109, Centret, the Scout Pokemon, a pure normal type. When acting as a lookout, it warns others of danger by screeching and hitting the ground with its tail. Cool, but you're a Johtomon, not one I'm looking for right here. Really? Already? More Oddish. No, I guess not. Okay. Suppose we could just cut across and jump, or not. Another Honedge. I am good. Worried I was going to use Pursuit there. I don't know if Pursuit does the same bonus effect thing when it's on the run. There's the end. But there is something here. Hello. I came all the way from the Unova region to see Parfum Palace. You're in the grass, though. This is explicitly not Parfum Palace. Backpacker Roderick with a Bunnelby. Still don't have anything for fighting types, or for normal types, sorry, now that I think about it. I mean, I guess we could use you. Sure. Mud Slap. That's not great. Because that's going to guarantee drop accuracy, but moves don't actually miss. Oh, I just thought about that. I'm going to have to get used to this. So, let's see here. Let's go Fury Cut, I suppose, because you will keep using Mud Slap, and it will keep being super effective. But accuracy drop is not a big deal because we have no guard. We could have 0 accuracy for all that matters. Interesting. This is the first time I'm using a Pokemon with no guard from my memory, so this is going to definitely take some getting used to. Because now, it doesn't matter if a move has 100 accuracy, 80 accuracy, we could still just stockpile you with high power moves. Man, talk about culture shock. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Alright. Another Esper. There is something here. Haha. If I can just get past the wild Pokemon. Like this Esper. An Ultra Ball. Hey, that's something. Alright, I do think, though, that is the end of our journey here. Unless there was something right there, but if we got that, we missed out. I think that is going to do it here. In the next episode, what we will do is go through and analyze our efforts from here. I don't know what I just said that. My mind apparently cannot work on multiple things at the same time. We're going to heal up here. In the next episode, we'll actually do the Snorlax thing. We've caught an interesting Pokemon, and now it's kind of figuring out where we go with the team here. I think between this episode and the next episode, I'll figure out some proper style of how I want to do this, and reiterate that at the start. So, thank you everyone for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do, and until next time, take care.